LinkedIn can be a weird place sometimes, but this strategy turned posts into $1.3 million in pipeline for my company. In this video, I'll show you the exact 6 steps that helped me grow my personal account from 33 to over 1.7 million impressions, while also generating over $1 million in revenue for my business in just 90 days. Step number 1, optimize your profile, your billboard. Before you even think about posting your profile, it has to be set up correctly. Think of your profile as your billboard. Every comment you make, every post you publish, every DM you send, people click back to see who you are. If your profile doesn't instantly answer, why should I follow this person? You're dead. This is the foundation everything else is built on. Stop treating your headline like a job title, because CEO at company is boring and nobody cares. Your headline should tell people what's in it for them if they follow you. So here's an example. Bad headline, CEO at Uplead. Good headline, CEO at Uplead. Bootstrapped to 30 million in sales, sharing cold email and sales systems that actually work. The format is title at company name, something remarkable you've done, and then what value you give. Here's the proof that this works. I made this one change at 7 p.m. I logged off and I went to sleep. I woke up to an old post that went from nothing to over 100,000 impressions overnight. This growth, it came solely from my headline change. When people see bootstrapped to 30 million in sales under my name, they're way more likely to click see more on my posts. That extra engagement, it signals to LinkedIn that my content is valuable, which then shows it to more people. Here are some quick profile wins. Your banner, use it to show credibility with a bold statement or your company value proposition. Your about section, tell your story. Don't dump your resume there. Start with the problem you solve, share your journey, and end with a promise. Your CTA link. LinkedIn lets you add a clickable link under your headline. Use it to capture traffic. So now your profile converts visitors into followers, but none of that really matters if nobody sees your content. That's why you need step 2, master the 4 hook frameworks. 90% of content gets ignored on LinkedIn because it's written like corporate press releases. Nobody cares about your big announcement or how excited you are to share. Your hook is the first 2 lines, and if it doesn't stop the scroll, nothing else matters. Here are 4 winning formats that you can use today. Framework number 1, the personal proof story. Here's the formula. I did X, here's what happened. Here's my example. Cold email paid for my house and my car and my kids' school. Result, 118,000 plus impressions and 1,100 plus comments. Here's why it works. It's short, it's bold, it's relatable. Everyone dreams of a big payoff moment. Framework number 2, the curiosity plus contrast. Here's the formula. You expect A, but here's B. Here's my example. I met a mega millionaire worth 500 million. He has 132 LinkedIn followers. The result, 272,000 plus impressions. Here's why it works. It breaks assumptions. This was a real story about my neighbor, not made up ChatGPT garbage. Framework number 3, the tactical value drop. The formula is this. Here's the problem. Here's the fix. Here's my example. Your SDR booked 30 meetings. 0 move past the first call. You don't have a pipeline problem. You have an incentive design problem. The result, 191,000 impressions and 570 plus comments. Here's why it works. It's practical content people can actually screenshot and use immediately. Framework number 4, this is one of my favorites, the micro win story. Here's the formula. One tiny change led to a big result. Here's my example. I changed one line on my LinkedIn profile and my impressions hockey sticked overnight. And this is a real story too. The result, 199,000 impressions and 1,600 plus comments. Here's why it works. It's relatable and achievable. Anyone can change their headline. These 4 frameworks generated me millions of impressions, but people write one great post, it does well, and then they disappear for 2 weeks. That kills momentum. So that's why you need a content machine. Step number 3, build your content engine. Posting frequency. So how much should I post? Starting out, 3 posts per week minimum. Comfortable, 4 to 5 posts per week. Here's the rule. Consistency, it beats frequency. 3 times a week for 90 days beats daily for 2 weeks and then disappearing. Here's the weekly rhythm. You can take and use this schedule. Tuesday, a personal proof story for connection. Wednesday, a tactical value drop for saves and shares. Thursday, a curiosity post for new followers. If you only have time for 3 days a week, Tuesday through Thursday gets the most engagement from what I've seen. The first 90 minutes after posting matter the most. Reply to every comment in that window. This doubles engagement signals to LinkedIn and determines if your post gets pushed further. Follow this carefully and you'll be able to step ahead of 99% of the competition. But great content, it's only half the game. You need some engagement. By the way, if you're finding this valuable and you want to start building your prospect list while you grow your LinkedIn, I'll leave a link link to Uplead in the description. You can grab 5 free real-time verified leads to test it out. Now let's keep going with step 4. Step number 4, activate the engagement flywheel. Posting is giving a talk on stage. Engagement is walking into the crowd and having real conversations. Both matter equally. Comment 10x more than you post. Not great post, but real value. Share insights, add examples, or disagree and back it up. One of my comments got over 4,000 impressions alone. Here's the math. 10 comments per day at 4,000 impressions per comment is 40,000 daily impressions just from comments. That's 10 million impressions a year from comments alone. And it's easier than thinking about a great post. You need to respond to every comment. When you reply to comments on your posts, 3 things happen. The person feels heard and comments again. The algorithm, it sees higher engagement and it pushes your posts further. The conversation gets longer. It's more visibility for you. I've closed mega deals from responding to comments. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. Here's a breakdown. You post, people comment, you reply, your post then reaches more people, you comment on others, they discover you, they follow, your next post gets more impressions, and you repeat. People like you in 2026, consumers buy from people they like, not logos or corporations. They buy from people. But for now, with these 4 steps, you'll eventually get people to like you. You'll make some cool connections, but now you need to expand your mini cult. Step 5, create content for 3 audience layers. There are 3 audience layers. Layer 1, your core audience. These are industry experts. They follow you for expertise. They want the real sauce. Your content, tactical frameworks, templates, and deep dives. Here's an example post. Layer 2, your casual audience. These are founders and entrepreneurs. They care about growth, but they aren't in your specific niche. The content for them is personal stories, founder lessons, and mindset frameworks. Here's an example post. Layer 3, new audience. These are general LinkedIn users. They don't know you yet. The content here is curiosity posts and universal contrarian takes. Here's an example post. Over time, new becomes casual and casual becomes core. That's how you build depth and scale. Your following will grow progressively, but likes do not pay the bills. Likes don't equal cash, as my friend JK would say. You need money. Step number 6, turn attention into revenue. Every post needs a call to action. The biggest mistake here is ending posts with nothing. Every post should have a micro call to action that deepens the relationship. Here's some examples. Comment cold and I'll DM you the playbook. DM me for the full breakdown. The My Cold Email paid for my house post, the call to action got 1,100 plus comments. Funnel to owned assets. Never build on rented land. LinkedIn can change the algorithm at any time. Every call to action should point to something that you own. Your email list, your website, free trial. Comment trigger, playbook download, email nurture. That's where the impressions become long-term leverage. Here's an extra bonus. This is the stupid, simple DM strategy that I use. Every person that connects with me, I send them one simple message. Hey, first name, what led you to connect with me? That's it. This stupid, simple question has led to 6-figure deals for Uplead. People tell me they saw my content, they're curious about the product. These conversations, they happen daily because I ask one simple question. Here's the recap, the 6 steps. Step number 1, optimize your profile. Use the headline formula I gave you. Title at company name, something remarkable, and the value you give. Step number 2, master the 4-hook frameworks. Personal proof, curiosity plus contrast, tactical value drop, and micro win. Step number 3, build your content engine. 3 to 5 posts per week, reply to every comment in the first 90 minutes. Step number 4, activate the engagement flywheel. Comment 10 times more than you post and turn comments into DMs. Step number 5, content for 3 layers. Core for depth, casual for connection, and new for growth. Step number 6, turn attention into revenue. Every post needs a call to action. So that's the exact system. No fake stories, no Andrew Tate posts, just a profile that converts, hooks that stop the scroll, and a funnel that turns views into revenue. If you want the complete LinkedIn playbook with all of the templates that I use, the link, it's in the description. Now, if you're ready to combine your LinkedIn inbound with strategic outbound, I built Uplead to give you real-time verified B2B emails, LinkedIn profiles, and mobile numbers, so you're not wasting time on bad data. You can try it free. You can grab 5 free leads completely on us. The link is also in the description. Thank you so much for watching. If this was helpful, make sure to like and subscribe. And if you implement these 6 steps and it works, tag me on LinkedIn. I want to hear your hockey stick moment. I'll see you in the next one.